Okay, so hello and welcome to a very special episode of the Random Dreams podcast. We're joined today by a very special human being. Some have said so, many actually. A veritable, charitable, eloquent young gentleman by the name of Michael Biedesek, who is in charge, the leader of, the founder of?
Yeah, co-founder.
The founder of the Bangkok Vanguards, who are a charitable organisation who are currently they're doing a lot of work to help raise money for the current flooding victims in Thailand. And the name of this scheme is Wipe the Tide.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, so just tell us a little bit about what you're doing.
With Wipe the Tide?
Yeah.
So Wipe the Tide, actually we're carrying forward an idea that was brought into life by a friend from university. His name is Michael Strömer, and so he rang us up one day, or he rang me up, and he said, hey, how about wiping some windshields? And he wanted to do it, but he wasn't quite sure whether he should do it because of permissions. And when I heard this idea first time, I said, Michael, just don't care about any permission, just let's do it. And a minute later, I rang up my friends Josh and Amy and Daniel, and yeah, so I think a short time later we were all on the roads and wiping, basically, yes. And the response was really, really good, and people donated, and there was a very good spirit also between the donors and between us and them, and it was a nice experience.
Okay, great. So you're raising money for the flood victims here in Thailand, and you've only been doing this for 2 weeks, I believe, the actual wiping the tide. How much money have you raised so far over the 2 weeks?
We've done it twice, and we've raised so far 160,000 almost. 160,000 baht, yes.
Wow, and how much did you raise in week one alone?
Week one we raised with a small group of 9, 3 cameramen included, 27,000 baht. And week two we raised 131,000 with 45 people, and it took us the first time less than 2 hours, or not less than 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and I think last time also less than 3 hours.
So you raised 131,000 baht in 3 hours?
Yeah, yes.
40,000 an hour. Wow, it's impressive. What's also interesting is that the number of helpers you had grew from 9 to 45.
Yes.
In basically the space of a couple of weeks.
Mm.
Yeah. So how did you get more people involved?
Basically, I spent all nights on the computer and sending out emails to friends and trying to catch them in the chat on Facebook and posting information on various communities, and yeah.
Could you just define various communities?
Various communities, Bangkok groups, pages on Facebook, like fan pages, and where I would meet probably people that could be interested in this project. Okay,
that's great. So the reason that you're on here really is to spread the word a bit more. The Random Dreams listeners, and there's a lot. There's between sort of 0 to about up to like about 10 people who regularly listen. So no, up to about 10,000. So we're trying to get the word out there, to get more people to come and help, wipe some windows, raise some money. So what would you like to say to the Random Dreams listeners?
I would like to say that if you're in Bangkok first of all, and you are not busy on a Sunday, you have a great opportunity to meet other Bangkokians, other interesting and great people, and at the same time contribute to the country or to the betterment of the country that you're living in. And I think this is something where everyone gets a benefit, and I think it's better than just staying on your sofa with a remote and a bag of crisps.
Interviewing people.
This is part of it. This is part of the contribution.
Just doing my bit. Where can we expect to see you appearing in Bangkok? So you're appearing this Sunday, I believe, which is, what date is that? The
7th? No, 6th. Yeah, 6th.
So we can expect to see you appearing this Sunday, the 6th of November. Where can people see you or meet you if they would like to help out?
We are going to meet at Central World Plaza, right under this big Panasonic screen in front of Isetam department store, across from Big C at 1 o'clock. That's where you're going to find hopefully a very big group of people wearing white t-shirts with handwritten slogans on, and lots of buckets and squeegees.
So look for the white t-shirt with the heart and the Thai writing on it.
Yes, exactly.
And hopefully a gang of foreigners and with some Thai people as well. Everyone's welcome.
Yes, lots of smiles and party mood there.
Yeah. Okay, so I've got one more question. Is it true you're a paedophile?